Callie with Adventure Rig, and today I have on the Rett half zip top made by Kari Traa. Now, these have become some of my favorite base layers. I've been wearing them a ton for the past 5 weeks or so on a ski trip to Canada. They are so comfortable and soft, it's hard to take them off. The one thing that I love about this base layer in particular is that it's 100% merino wool, but there are different thicknesses throughout the top, so it's not just one extremely warm top. It's going to be great if you're skiing in the backcountry or doing some hiking at the ski resort. Throughout your core, you're going to have a little bit thicker of a merino, and the inside is extremely soft. I wish you guys could feel this right now. It is some of the softest merino I've ever felt up against my skin. Along your side panels and up underarm throughout the arm, there's a thinner merino material, but it's almost like a mesh. It's got little tiny holes in it, so it's going to allow for a ton of breathability where you need it most. This merino here is a little bit thinner paneling, going to keep you warm, but allow that breathability when you start to get warm if you're doing a little bit more of a workout than just skiing down. Now on the top panels here, you can see that there's not a seam across the top, which is really great if you're going to be wearing a backpack in the backcountry. You're not going to have that rubbing on your shoulder, that seam there. So that's really nice that they're thinking about that with these base layers. Also with that, the stitching is a flat stitching, so you're not going to have any chafing throughout the entire piece if you're layering up over it or wearing a backpack in the backcountry. I'm not a huge fan of using thumb loops when I ski, but it is really nice to have these. If you're layering up over top of this piece, your sleeves aren't going to get bunched up while you're layering. Something that I love about this top is that I'm not going to store it over the summer, spring, and fall months. It's going to be out. I'm going to be using it for running and jogging, hiking, all kinds of activities, and then skiing again in the winter. So it's a very versatile piece. You're not going to have to store it while the sun comes out in the summertime. Really nice, especially with the breathable panels here. One thing that drives me nuts about base layers is if they can't tuck into my pants and stay tucked in all day. This piece is really nice and long. If I tuck it in the morning, it stays tucked in throughout the day. It's not going to come and bunch up my back, and I'm not going to be having to adjust it throughout the day. So I love that they're doing a little bit longer in the torso length here. Now, talking about sizing a little bit, this is a size medium, and I've tried another top by Kari Traa, the Rose. Be sure to check out that review if you're interested. A little bit warmer of a base layer, but it did fit totally differently than this one. This base layer is not super tight up against my skin, especially in the arms. I feel like there's a lot of extra material there. I just prefer to have my base layers pretty tight up against my skin, so I was surprised when I threw this one on that it felt like there was extra material. When I'm hiking, using it for that kind of thing, I don't think that's going to be an issue. I do like looser layers when I'm out hiking, but just for skiing, layering up over it, I did feel like there was maybe a little bit too much material. But check out this comparison of the fit of this piece and then the Rose piece. So I would highly recommend going into a local store and trying on your Kari Traa pieces before just ordering them, because there was a little bit of a variety in the sizing. Again, this is the Rett top made by Kari Traa. I'm wearing the Rett Pants underneath, so be sure to check out that review. I love the pants just as much as I love the top. Again, I'm Callie with Adventure Rig. If you guys have any questions, be sure to leave them in the comments section below and we'll get back to you. If you're wondering where we are in the world or what we're up to, be sure to check out our Adventure Rig Facebook page as well as our Instagram at Adventure Rig. Thanks again for watching.